James Comey, made a post under his social media showing a picture of the beach with some seashells in the form of the numbers 8647. But he immediately took the post down when people stated that he was calling for the assassination of President Trump. Okay? And he put up another post claiming that he knew that those numbers had a political meaning, but I guess he didn't think that it would be interpreted that way. Now, 86 in the street code means to off somebody, or, to have somebody removed physically. And 47 is the number of our president, okay? And you mean to tell me that this former FBI director that has dealt with the mob, the mafia, the gang members, and all type of people that use street codes did not think that 8647 would be interpreted that way? Well, if you don't know, then now you know. I agree with Tulsi Gabbard. He should be immediately investigated and have his ass tossed in jail. Enough is enough, you guys. Our president already had quite a few assassination attempts on his life, okay? To which the media just instantly brushed that shit under the rug. We still don't know the details behind that assassination attempt that happened in Butler, Pennsylvania. That's just evident that these people are colluding with each other. From the Justice Department to the music industry to all these people. They've all been in bed together. Okay? But if it was a layman that did that shit, he would have been in jail by now. We are sick of this shit. We need to start seeing some people in high positions, asses in jail, effective immediately. Enough of this, oh, let's investigate. Enough of this, oh, we're going to demote you, or we're going to call for your resignation. Bullshit! Put them in handcuffs and toss their ass in jail. We did it.
James Comey posts 8647 on social media, and suddenly MAGA loses it, accusing him of everything from assassination, plots to treason. What is 8647 anyway? It's actually a pretty simple code. 86 means to kick something out or counter it. When the restaurant removes an item from the menu, you know that if you use restaurants or in the bar. But MAGA's reaction, very hilarious, meltdown mode. They are so desperate for reasons to be angry. Even a number of triggers are full-on conspiracy theory. Today I'm breaking down their furious reactions, the hypocrisy of their outrage, and why this just shows how little they really focus on real issues. This is The Ask, and I'm your host, Mr. Fee. Please consider subscribing and give us a like if you find this video interesting. Let's go into those reactions.
So the Trump supporters have found their new thing to be angry about, and this one's truly insane. Former FBI Director James Comey posted this on Instagram. It's shells on a beach, and it says 8647. He captioned it saying, "Cool shell formation on my beach walk." Essentially, 86 means get rid of, remove, eject, and 47 stands for Donald Trump, the 47th president. And Republicans are actually interpreting this as him threatening Trump's life, kind of calling for Donald Trump to be taken out, if you know what I mean. And it's gotten so big that FBI Director Kash Patel put out a statement saying, yeah, we've seen the post and we're concerned about it. Like, what? Did Republicans have this same energy when former Republican Representative Matt Gaetz said he 86'd a number of Republicans? Were any of these Republicans calling for investigations into the people selling 8646 merchandise on Amazon referencing Joe Biden? Did any of these Republicans even blink when Donald Trump posted a video that included a photo of Joe Biden tied up being kidnapped? Did any of them say anything? No, they didn't. It's gotten so absurd that even Trump admin officials are calling for James Comey to be arrested. If that's the case, then we have a bunch of Republicans to arrest because they've done the same thing. Obviously, James Comey, again, a former FBI director, was not calling for anything bad to happen to Donald Trump. And if you truly believe that, then I have a bridge to sell you. I don't think you could pass a basic civics exam, and I don't actually think you know the law.
You don't know what that meant. That meant assassination.
You guys are so hilariously desperate to be victims and to be angry about something. 86 doesn't mean assassination. I worked in the restaurant business for a long time, waiting tables, bartending. When you 86 something, it just means we ran out, we don't have it, or we've removed it from the menu. It's no longer here. When we say 86 chicken parm, it means we no longer have chicken parmesan. Don't sell it. If somebody tries to order it, let them know we don't have it. It doesn't mean take the chicken parmesan out by the dumpster and assassinate it. You people are ridiculous.
Yo, folks, it saddens me and makes me ashamed that I even share the same first name with this lame, James Comey. He done went muy loco. This gringo loco. He's out here calling for the assassination of the president, and then he tries to pull a Homer backing up in the bushes after he posts it, acting like that rocks formate like that, acting like he didn't know what 86 meant. Man, there's 6-year-olds that knows what getting 86 means, baby, because they got 86 from the sky zone. You already know what the business is. Comey, you a phony. You ain't our homie. You getting investigated, player. Trump's coming after you. Done effed all the way up. I'm talking like that Fat Joe Remy Ma when he goes all the way up. That's how much you effed up, baby. I'm telling you, you all the way fucked.
Look at this. They are treating a harmless post like it's a coded assassination threat. He's a guy explaining the meaning of 86 with a restaurant example, but MAGA spins it into like a deadly conspiracy. Then you have Comey denying any plot, but that doesn't stop the cries for his arrest. And the irony, MAGA themselves used 86 post under Biden, but now suddenly it's treason when Comey does it. It's classic double standards and picky outrage theater. Let's continue.
They say the country is divided, but I don't think so. I think we just have a few bitch-ass people out there making stupid posts like this. One of them being the ex-FBI Director Comey. One day ago from this video, he made a post on social media claiming to have found seashells by the seashore stating 8647. And unless you have no common sense, you should know what 8647 means. In the eyes of the knowing, it seems like they want to unalive the 47th president, which would be Trump. And if you did some research, it also means that yesterday was the 8,647th day since the 9/11 attacks of the World Trade Centers. So how many messages is James Comey sending? Regardless of how inhuman it is to want to unalive somebody, at least we have some good folks out there that found their own message making out of seashells by the seashore that says, "We have your 647. Personally, I don't wish ill intent on nobody, but how would you react?
This just in. Former FBI Director James Comey is going to be escorted by the Secret Service to their Washington, D.C. field office later today to be questioned. And it reminds me of something that Donald Trump said back in September 2024. Listen up.
We have an enemy from the outside, and we have an enemy from within. And in my opinion, the enemy from within are radical left lunatics. And I think you have to fight back.
Donald Trump and MAGA are so incredibly soft that now they're crying about seashells. All because former FBI Director James Comey put out an Instagram post with seashells saying 8647. And Donald Trump and MAGA are losing their mind, claiming that he's calling for the assassination of the president. This is comical considering that this is the way Donald Trump speaks.
She's a radical war hawk. Let's put her with a rifle standing there with 9 barrels shooting at her, okay? Let's see how she feels about it. You know, when the guns are trained on her face. You know.
Oh, and I suppose they're not going to talk about how Donald Trump and his supporters built a gallows outside the Capitol building on January 6th to hang Mike Pence because he wouldn't go along with Donald Trump's insurrection. And then when Donald Trump got in office, he pardoned all those people. But MAGA, just keep doing your thing, clenching your fists in the air with that fake outrage, because James Comey said what everybody in the world knows the Republicans should do in Congress. 8647. And that's what it is. Throw me a follow.
Now check this out. Same people who are mad now literally posted the same coded message before. Here's a breakdown of 86 again, at this time using the prior example. But when it's them, it's free speech. When it's Comey, it's a threat to the president. The hypocrisy is staggering. Also, watch how soft they get when someone else posts something that doesn't agree with their narrative. If only that energy was used on actual policy issues instead of conspiracy codes.
Hey MAGA, that's you, right? Yeah, that is you. Spare me your outrage towards James Comey. You guys are the same group that had Donald Trump repost Joe Biden being tied up and being kidnapped. And you guys are so upset about James Comey. Grow up. You are the party of hypocrisy. You are the party of hillbilly ISIS. Spare me your tears. And the only reason why Kash Patel is going after James Comey now is because in Project 2025, they even said that they will go after your political opponents, anyone who disagrees with Trump. And this is why. This is why MAGA is so outraged. But yeah, you know what I'm outraged about? Still waiting for those lower prices that were promised on day one, and it's been well over 100 days, and they still haven't happened. Save me your tears, MAGA.
I swear to God, the stupid shit that y'all will make me talk about, MAGA will get upset over nothing, and then the media actually will give it credit and give it headlines, and then people like myself have to come out and talk about it just to, try and maintain sanity. James Comey, former director of the FBI, posted a picture on the internet. It was seashells arranged to say 8647. He's like, oh, I found these seashells. Isn't that clever? MAGA saw this and lost their mind. Why would this be so upsetting? Why would they flip out over this? Well, according to Donald Trump Jr., it's because, just James Comey casually calling for my dad to be murdered. What? What are you talking about? This is who the Dem media worships? Demented. And of course, he's not the only one. Right-wing shills like Jack Posobiec were quick to jump on that bandwagon. The former director of the FBI is calling for left-wing assassins to target our president and kill him. Have no idea why he hasn't been arrested yet. Really? This upsets you all that much? This is a call for the assassination of the president? Funny, because none of y'all had shit to say back when these stickers and shirts and hats were being made during Biden's presidency. This didn't bother you in the least. Oh, and the real irony here is someone like Jack posting this tweet today in 2025, when back in 2022, you literally tweeted this, 8646. So by your own logic, you're admitting that back then you were calling for the assassination of Joe Biden. Clearly that's what you were doing, or else you wouldn't be so upset today. And you know why I didn't get upset back when he tweeted this or back when all those stickers came out? One, because it's just numbers. It doesn't fucking matter. But two, and more importantly, I understand what 86 means. If you get 86 at a bar, it means that you're cut off and you're kicked out. They don't kill you. It's not a call for murder. But you all are so quick to clutch your pearls at anything and try to do anything to grab headlines away from the shit job that your orange moron is doing, that you will feign outrage over literally fucking nothing. And you all are exhausting.
So after the Supreme Court rules against you Trump supporters for illegally using the Alien Enemies Act and you got caught, what do y'all decide to do? Go on Fox News and start crying. This is crazy.
His wife should be spoken to. He should be arrested. End of story. No more of this. No more of this.
Yeah, and
we can't have rhetoric like this anymore.
Yeah, the media is saying it's just bartender slang. That's all they're saying.
Yeah.
And this is after the media covered up both Joe Biden. We have new audio.
I get why you're crying on Fox News. It's because the Supreme Court handed you all an L. And somehow you've managed to twist it into something about James Comey and Joe Biden. You Trump supporters, I'm telling you, there's really something wrong with you. That reaction, as far as I am concerned, is the reaction they want to give the Supreme Court for once again saving the American people's you-know-what. Great job, everyone, getting the word out there. It's like I've been saying, do not let the spin win.
So here's the takeaway. MAGA freaks out over 8647 because it's just numbers. But those numbers represent being kicked out or cancelled. If you go to the restaurants or bar, you are familiar with these numbers. They get triggered by harmless posts while ignoring the bigger political issues that are happening in the United States right now. Plus the fact they posted these same codes themselves, but now outrage proves they're just mad because it's Comey and Biden, not because of any real danger, right? This is what happens when outrage is a full-time job. Facts get lost and the real issues get buried under conspiracy. If this video made hypocrisy clear, hit the like button, share with someone who needs a reality check, and subscribe for more no-nonsense reactions. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Catch you to the next one. Wish you love and peace. Bye-bye.